Damn, it's been a while. 4 months have passed and now I'm back with part 2 of one of my favorite videos yet, Portuguese Lost Media. I highly recommend watching part 1 first and then come back to this one, but I'll leave the choice to you. So, without further ado, let's take a look at more Portuguese Lost Media. Code Lyoko is a French animated series created in 2003. The series is well known because of its anime art style and 3D animated segments. The series aired on Cartoon Network in the US and it was relatively popular there, but the place where it was really popular was in Europe, more specifically our favorite country, Portugal. In Portugal the series started airing in 2007 on Canal Panda, and later on its sister channel Panda Bigs, in English with Portuguese subtitles, but in 2011 they officially made a Portuguese dub. The dub started in 2011 and finished its run in 2012, with all episodes dubbed, but for some strange reason, the series as popular as Code Lyoko had some episodes lost. The last 7 episodes, episodes 89 to 97, are completely lost, odd for a dub which is completely preserved minus these episodes. If I'm not mistaken, the last episodes of Code Lyoko aired on cartoonnetwork.com in the US, but here it was on TV, or maybe it aired online, but that's unlikely. Hey, what can I say, it's a bummer. If they were found, that would be awesome. Urusei Yatsura is a classic anime series. It ran from 1981 till 1987, and it's by far one of the most impactful anime out there. Many modern animes are inspired by Urusei Yatsura, so you know how iconic it is. In Portugal, the series ran from 2003 to 2005 on 2 channels consecutively, SIC and SIC Radical, with the original Japanese dub and Portuguese subtitles, but here it was called LUM, named after one of the main characters. The series had a weird and short run on SIC. It aired at 3 AM and later at 4 AM, but on SIC Radical it had a pretty good run, with all episodes and OVAs being broadcasted, and it aired around lunchtime. But the funny thing is, there was supposed to be a dub for it. Called LUM, a Rapariga do Espaço, or LUM, the Space Girl, this dub started production in 2002 and would star 2 phenomenal voice actors from Portugal, Kimbé and Mario Bomba. Kimbé is a legend. He voiced characters such as All Might from My Hero Academia, Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Shin from Jimmy Neutron, Cosmo from The Fairly Odd Parents, Kakashi from Naruto, Jiren from Dragon Ball Super, and more. Same thing goes to Mario Bomba. He voiced characters such as Smoker and Chopper from One Piece, Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Patrick from SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron from, well, Jimmy Neutron, Clarence from Clarence, Gandhi from Clone High, Odd from Code Lyoko, and so much more. A dub featuring these 2 geniuses, that's awesome. But what happened? Well, while recording some of the first episodes, everyone noticed how one of the main characters, Atura Moroboshi, is a perv, so they didn't feel comfortable making the dub, so they cancelled it. Kimbé even thought that this was a hentai. Whoa. They were definitely exaggerating. The show is not that adult, kids can definitely watch this if they want to, and it's far from an hentai. Believe me. So this dub is currently in the unreleased category of Lost Media. We don't know if the dubbing studio still has the tapes, but it's very unlikely since they shut down in the 2000s. I have no idea where they are, let's hope they weren't destroyed. On the topic of unreleased media and cancelled dubs, we have a famous example here, South Park. South Park needs absolutely no introduction, you already know what it is, but there was a Portuguese dub being produced to premiere on SIC Radical. Adult animated series are rarely dubbed here, the only few exceptions that are in the top of my mind is The Simpsons movie and Clone High. People just prefer subtitles rather than dubs in this series. We don't have much information about this dub. We know that Kimbé would voice Kenny, the Third, and the Chef, and the production on the dub started in 1998, prior to SIC Radical's debut. It was cancelled because everyone there didn't like how the characters talked and because nobody likes adult animated dubs in Portugal. South Park would later air on SIC Radical and MTV with subtitles and on a channel called Locomotion with a Brazilian dub, but that channel is extinct. And speaking of extinct channels, we have one here that non-Portuguese people might find strange, FX Portugal. FX is a pretty well known channel in the rest of the world. It's a channel by Fox, of course it's popular. But in Portugal, it had a short run. The channel launched in September 2007 and shut down November 2015, rebranding itself to Fox Comedy, which is still a saying to this day. The channel had stuff like Dexter, Archer, Wipeout, The Simpsons, Futurama, Family Guy, all the good stuff. But believe it or not, many bumpers that were once available to watch on TV, and even online, are not available anymore. A channel like this, pretty well known, only having a few minutes available online, is odd. I watched FX when it was still around, and one that has stuck with me is obviously the one announcing its end. I remember it fondly. It started with a clip from a movie or series featuring a guy lost in the middle of the road in a desert, with the announcer saying FX is coming to an end. And I distinctly remember it being on YouTube. I watched that all the time. I even remember when the channel rebranded. Like, I saw it happen, but that's a story for another day. In terms of kids channels, we have everything here. Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, all the good stuff. But the channel that we had here for 6 years that I had no idea it existed was Kidsco. Kidsco was a British channel created by Nelvana Chorus Entertainment, and it launched in September 2007 in many parts of Europe, including Portugal. The channel was available on Click Smart TV, Vodafone and Cabo Visão, which I didn't have. I had Zon, and the channel was supposed to launch there too, with My Kidsco, an on-demand service that would be exclusive to Portugal, but it never happened, and the channel shut down on December 31st, 2013. The channel had stuff like Sonic Underground, Super Mario Bros. 3, Wallygator, Wayside, and more. You can find clips of the channel from Poland for example, but Portugal, you only find one video, and it's only 24 seconds. Uploaded by one Cosmo Random, with the appropriate title of The Only Trace of Kidsco Portugal.
Já alguma vez pensaste como seria viver num farol? Prepara-te para assistires à família Twist, que vai entrar em contacto com fantasmas e monstros insólitos. E eles vão transportar a família Twist para estranhas e maravilhosas aventuras cheias de mistério, divertimento e emoções. A família Twist.
This is the only thing we have, and man, I would have loved this channel as a kid. We only have this bumper, but if you have some tapes laying around with Kidsco Portugal bumpers, that would be nice. TV is the 4th channel in Portugal. It's free to air, and it was the 4th channel ever created in the country. They were so proud of the number that their first name was just 4. Whatever, I remember a bumper that aired on TV that really stuck up with me 10 years later. It was a promo for the Kids Day special, which is June 1st in Portugal. It aired movies like Horton Hears a Who, Ice Age, movies like that. Maybe they aired Despicable Me, but I don't remember correctly. Maybe they didn't air the movies I listed prior, it's been such a long time. What made the promo special, at least for me, was the music they used for it. It was the Monsters Inc. theme, you know, the one from the start of the movie. But they didn't even air the movie at all. The special happened probably in 2013, that's the most likely year. It was called something like Especial Dia da Criança ou Especial da Criança. I searched the internet far and wide for this ad and I still can't find it. If you have recordings of late May or early June of 2013 of TV containing this promo, please archive it online, I would appreciate it. And the last piece of lost media I'll talk about today was a suggestion of the comments of my last volume by YouTube user GD Eats Feels. Huge shout out to them. According to them, they recall seeing a commercial for a collection of cards? Stickers? How do you translate chromos to English? They're like collectible stickers. Whatever. A collection of collectible stickers that came with Chibi Cow cereal. Now that's old. They saw the commercial on Vimeo and for some reason it got deleted. Now that's unfortunate. I don't know which collection they're talking about specifically, but because this is an old short-lived snack, there are not too many choices, but I couldn't find it. I tried. But hey, there are many cases like this. Some videos just get uploaded online, they may get millions of views, and that makes you think that they will be there forever. Wrong. Always archive your stuff, believe me. There's tons of videos I saw and liked a while ago, and now there's nothing left. So please, archive what you like. And that's it for today. Comment down below suggestions for a future volume 3. I love doing these videos about Portuguese Lost Media. What can I say? It's such a great topic to discuss. See ya!